Based in the Czech Republic, ZVVZ is an industrial concern that is particularly well known internationally for the components it manufactures for the power plant engineering sector. Filters and fan units with extremely large dimensions are manufactured here in Milevsko, where the parts are coated in a building equipped with SLF coating technology. SLF installed an open space coating unit because the variety of parts coated on a typical workday ranges from unwieldy components that must be moved with an overhead crane to smaller component groups that still require assembly. In one single building, coating personnel can apply thick layers of a zinc-based anti-oxidation primer coat, while just a few meters away their co-workers fit bearings and articulated hinges to their housings. Thanks to the special way in which the airflow is routed, coatings can be applied at any location within this work area, all without interrupting the assembly operations that take place at the same time, and all without lengthy setup times or structural changes. The available work area in this hall measures 18 by 16 meters, and the hall itself is 11 meters high. This particular equipment concept called for a design in which the indoor crane must be able to reach every location in the hall. To meet the required ventilation capacity of 100,000 cubic meters per hour, 24 long-range nozzles were installed beneath the building's ceiling. These nozzles blow filtered, fresh air onto the work area from a great height. The settling speed of the air in the active work area of the coating technician measures 0.3 meters per second. The load-bearing capacity of the 4 exhaust air ducts in the floor of the hall must be a match for the workpieces produced here, including workpieces with planned weights of up to 25 tons. Instead of a conventional graded floor, this installation was equipped with our proven heavy load impact separator. If several of the floor profiles are removed from the extraction duct, as is occasionally the case during maintenance work, we see that the dried overspray has collected on a sheet of aluminum foil. The vortex of air between the interlocking U-shaped profiles causes the particles to precipitate onto the foil. In this way, more than 70% of the paint residue can be collected and disposed of economically while still upstream of the filtration cassettes. Obviously, this results in a correspondingly longer service life for the filter mats. A favorable energy balance and low maintenance costs are two of today's highest priorities. For this reason, SLF open space coating units like this one use sectional construction. Given the large size of the workpieces treated here, we've divided the hall into 4 sections, which can be operated individually or in pairs. With measurements of 8 by 18 meters in the longitudinal direction, or 9 by 16 meters in the lateral direction, this unit can accommodate all of the components manufactured here. Our long-range nozzles are controlled by a patented personnel recognition system that directly targets the coating technician with a stream of fresh air. Behind this door, which remains locked to personnel, we can see the installation's control unit. Optical sensor systems covering the entire hall watch for and analyze coating activity. In this way, the respective sections can be activated. When this happens, the air outlets on the ceiling open simultaneously with the extraction ducts beneath the heavy load impact separators. The control unit automatically handles the switching of the sections, freeing the coating technician of the need to manually switch sections when moving into an adjacent area. Of course, the process of controlling a coating installation also includes the regulation of the hall's temperature. The control cabinet has diagrams, available in the desired language, that display the proper function of this feature. Even when outside temperatures fall as low as -10 degrees Celsius, the coating technician needs a stream of air with a temperature of at least +20 degrees Celsius. The machinery rooms located behind the open space coating area cover 4 floors. The centralized heat supply system uses steam, and all of the machine units are arranged in pairs. Room thermostats, flow monitors, and temperature controllers are connected to the central automated control system. Especially noteworthy is the heat recovery system, which uses two-plate heat exchangers. This system converts ambient air into exhaust air at the rate of 50,000 cubic meters per hour, but before it does, the airstream's heat is transferred to fresh air, which is captured and returned to the inside via suction devices on the building roof. On average, 50% of the thermal energy is recovered in the all-aluminum cassettes, and the largest amount of heat is recovered during the winter months. The installation fully complies with TA Luft emission limits of 3 milligrams of dust per cubic meter of air, and has also been designed to be fully compliant with the European Union's safety guidelines. This hall is designed to handle paint throughput of 10 kilograms per hour. If the workload is high enough, an SLF installation can easily be operated for 3 shifts each day. This would correspond to paint consumption of up to 50,000 kilograms per year. In this regard, this somewhat unimpressive looking switch actually represents another noteworthy design feature. In the event of a malfunction, an interruption in the compressed air supply triggered here completely stops all coating operations. While smooth operation and outstanding results are the visible result of using an SLF coating installation, the financial benefit that can be achieved using our technology is just as important. This is made clear by adding up the costs of maintenance, cleaning, and expended materials, as well as the costs for disposal, personnel, and above all, energy. The annual operating costs for a comparable conventional unit, which amount to 245,831 euros, are reduced in Milevsko to just 120,873 euros. This represents a savings of 124,957 euros, or 50.8%. When can we design a coating installation for you?